What's up, guys? Wanted to show some new knives and talk about the whole camera deal a little bit. A lot of people didn't really understand why I was upset. Contrary to popular belief, I don't buy myself a lot of things really often at all. I have all these knives from buying and gifts and stuff and store credit that I got for doing work and stuff like that. So all the knives you see me getting, I'm not really spending money on. I'm trading out stuff that I had previously. I mean, it was just kind of equity with the store. So I don't really buy myself a lot of things. So when I bought this camera, I spent a lot of money on it and sold knives to do it, or are selling knives to do it, and I was just upset about it. And I know it's a first world problem, but it was a problem for me, and I was upset about it. People get upset sometimes, and I was definitely upset. So that was really all there was to that. I mean, it's not like I'm some kind of crybaby. You have no clue the stuff I I have to deal with on a daily basis. So the camera wasn't like a mild problem that I just made huge, if that makes sense. It was just something that set me off, kind of like icing on the cake. I was having problems, and then this happened, and it was just too much, and I let loose. So just wanted to clear that up. I don't know why. It's weird when you feel the need to justify yourself to people you've never met and probably will never meet. It's one of those weird YouTube things where you see the same people, and all you see is little blue letters, and that's their name, and that's all you know about them most of the time. But you still gain friendships. I mean, you see the same people, you talk to the same people, and you feel like you know them even though you've never met them and possibly will never meet them. It's just one of those things. Weird social would it be a dichotomy? No, I don't know. On to the video. Although I may meet some YouTube people. I'm going to meet Gabco soon at Sugar Creek Forge. That'll be fun. And any of you guys that are going to Blade, be happy to meet you guys. That would be fun as well. You see I got two knives here. They're new, but I didn't spend any money, of course. I traded my Hests for these. The Hest is something that, I mean, it's a cool knife, and I may get those back trading with something else, but honestly, it's one of those knives that, in the face of these two, I would rather have these. So this is the Microtech SOCOM Elite. Yeah, I already have some of these in 20 CV, but this is new. They've changed the SOCOM Elite a little bit. As you can see, this is a carbon fiber inlay. The carbon fiber inlay ones always have the proprietary screws. The grip tape inlay has the regular Torx. So they have proprietary screws, carbon fiber inlay. This is S35VN, but if you look down in the pivot and see through there, if you can see through there, you'll see that you can see light glinting through there. Right there, you can see a little light coming through. That is because the pivot is on bearings. So the SOCOM Elite now has a bearing race system, like the Matrix and most of the Kershaws that are coming out now. So that's pretty cool. When I saw that this had the bearing race system, I wanted to give it a try. Gonna see if you can see it in, yeah, there you can see the bearings. Same blue polymer cage, just like the KVT system. In fact, it probably is KVT, knowing Marifoni. Just a really cool knife. I like, wow, that blew the white balance out like crazy, didn't it? It actually looks pretty good like this. It's correcting itself though. This knife is sweet. The SOCOM Elite was good without the bearings. I mean, it was really smooth, but this makes it even cooler. They've also fixed the detent. The ball detent is much stronger. I mean, you can actually hear it pop in and out. It makes for a good flipping action because it just flies out. Once you overcome that detent, it's gone. I mean, it's out of there. So they're same great performing S35VN. Noticed something interesting. The lock bar is actually thinner now. So you have a thinner lock bar, but it shouldn't be a problem because it's steel. Contrary to popular belief, this is not titanium, it's actually steel. So it makes for a good long wearing lock bar, something that's not going to fail. And this thing has zero play. I mean, it's solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. I am loving this camera. This thing has amazing video quality. Alright, see the Strider that's sitting here? This was just at my local shop. One of my friends actually traded it in. He got it and traded it in, so I snagged it. This is the Monkey Edge exclusive SNG, which I've never had an SNG. I have fallen in love with the size of this knife. The Lego SMF, which means just the standard blocky scales. The SMF was just too blocky, too bulky. The SNG is perfect. I love the shape and feel of this knife. Really light for what it is, and I like the choil. Just a good size knife, honestly. Black G10, flamed titanium. Their standard flame titanium pocket clip. What's different about this is, you see right there, 3V steel, which is going to be great. 3V is essentially just non-stainless S30V. So it's going to be more tougher. It's going to be tougher, more tougher, and have better edge retention. I've never used it, but from what I've read, it will have better edge retention and be tougher. The grind they have on this is ridiculously thin. I mean, it's the same 3/4 grind like I've had before on the Striders, which I much prefer to their flat grind. But this is so incredibly thin. I don't know how I'm gonna focus on this because it's gonna focus on my hand. Guess I can focus up here. Still figuring this thing out. You see how thin that is? I can actually hit it with a digital caliper and tell you. If you'll be patient for just a second. It is 0.85 behind the edge, which is similar to the ZT560. Actually a little bit thinner than the ZT560. So a Sebenza is like 0.65 behind the edge. This is 0.85. So it's not that much thicker. It should cut pretty well. I'm definitely going to do a rope cut test on this just because it's 3V and they have this nice grind. It's the most extreme hollow grind that I've ever seen on a Strider. And just to show you how hollow it really is, I'll stick a straight edge up here and then show the gap. That's a pretty substantial hollow. Yeah, so pretty nice knife, honestly. I like it. I'm glad I got it. I can't get a duplicate of it though, so it's going to test my carry philosophy. Normally if I can only get one of something, I don't carry it, but this is just too nice not to carry. Definitely going to carry it. The coating is something a little different. Never seen this before. It's not their standard black coating. It's something just a little different, it feels like. A little bit slicker and a little bit more shiny. I could be wrong on that though. Anyway, just wanted to show the new knives and talk about the camera for a second. I'm really enjoying the quality of this thing and the autofocus. So let me know how this looks with the new lighting and everything. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.